This year's Game Awards was a very big and successful event with lots of amazing reveals. I know some of you probably missed it, so don't worry. I'm here to provide every news, and if you have watched the event, consider this as a recap. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, congratulations to Sandfall Interactive for winning 9 out of 12 awards with much deserved Game of the Year award. What an amazing debut they have had this year. With that, they also shadow dropped an update which includes additional costumes and more weapons, an entirely new dungeon location populated with new enemy types, difficult new bosses, and implementing localization for extra languages. Next up, my favorite news in the entire event. The leaks were true. Leon Kennedy is in Resident Evil Requiem, and he's most definitely the second playable character. This was such a great reveal. On top of that, the director Akifumi Nakanishi confirmed that Leon is a big part of the story, stating that about the half the gameplay sections will see players controlling Leon and the other half with Grace. The game will also embrace both the horror and the action elements of the franchise, with Grace's parts being horror driven and Leon's part being action driven. February 27th can't come soon enough. This is gonna be amazing. I can't wait to drop videos and so much content. Larian Studios, the people behind Baldur's Gate 3, showcased a new game called Divinity. Very few plot details were revealed about the game, but it does seem to focus on themes of sacrifice, ritual, and folk horror. It was also confirmed that it is the biggest project Larian Studios has ever worked on. We're just gonna have to wait and see what's in store for us. I'm sure the game is still quite far away. Hogwarts Legacy is free to claim on Epic Games Store until December 18th, so make sure you claim it within that timeline. Epic Games will have another mystery game for free on December 18th, so to stay updated, I'd advise you to subscribe and support the channel so I can keep bringing the best content possible for you guys. Moving on. Not one, but two new Tomb Raider games have been announced. Tomb Raider Catalyst is a brand new entry in the series, which is basically the 12th and the latest game in the chronology, and it's coming out in 2027. And Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is a remake of the original 1996 Tomb Raider, which is coming out in 2026, most probably the second half of 2026. When Phantom Blade Zero was revealed years ago, I was in awe with its combat. It looks so good, and ever since it has been in my wish list. And today the game dropped yet another trailer with a release date for 9th September 2026. I hope it won't get delayed, and I can't wait to play this as soon as possible. While everyone was waiting for KOTOR, we have got FOTOR, this new Old Republic game titled Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, which is being made by Arkanaut Studio, was revealed in the Game Awards with this synopsis. It is being worked on by none other than Casey Hudson, who also directed the Mass Effect series, but there is no gameplay or any release date yet, so we are gonna have to keep an eye out for that. I actually researched a quite bit about this game, and I found out that the project started this year. So if we take that into consideration, we're not gonna get this game before 2030, so keep your hopes low. Toshihiro Nagashi, the former creator of the Yakuza series, unveiled his new game called Gang of Dragon. It's an action-adventure game set in Kabukicho, and it follows the story of Shinji Seong, who is a high-ranking member of a Korean crime syndicate, where he becomes entangled in underworld conflicts. Basically, it's just Yakuza but a Korean protagonist. Sadly, no release date was confirmed, but as a big Yakuza fan, I'm really looking forward to this game. Remedy's new game and a new part in the Control universe was unveiled, named Control Resonant, and it's a sequel where you are playing as Jesse Faden's younger brother Dylan, and the combat has received quite the overhaul where Dylan gets a melee weapon called Aberrant, which he can use to get up close and personal, and Remedy says that this is not a safe sequel, so I'm quite intrigued to see what Remedy is cooking in their mind-bending genre of games. While we don't have any concrete release date, we know that it's dropping in 2026. Lords of the Fallen 2 received a new trailer, and it looked brutal with dismemberment system that promises to deliver an even more brutal experience than the first game. They also gave us a look at 3 bosses, and they looked very cool. We did not get any fixed release date, but they did reaffirm that they are committed to launch the title in 2026. Neon Giant revealed this new game called No Law, which looks so much like Cyberpunk. It's a single-player first-person shooter. They implied that it's a story-driven game which promises the freedom where we play as a military veteran known as Gray Harker, where some instances in his life pulls him back out of his peaceful retirement and puts him back into the action of the deadly streets of Port Desire, where every decision carries weight and that each playthrough reveals new possibilities, allies, and outcomes. Highguard is a hero shooter game being developed by new studio Wildlight Entertainment, comprised of developers that once worked on games like Apex Legends and Titanfall. It features a cast of distinct characters with their own unique abilities, and it felt very similar to Apex Legends in almost every aspect. It is on track to release on January 26th, and it will completely be free to play. While lots of people are comparing it to Sony's disastrous Concord, we will see if it's a debut they're hoping for or not. Exodus dropped a new trailer and everyone is hyped as hell for this one, which gave fans an in-depth look at the protagonist Jin Aslan. The game takes place 40,000 years in the future after humans fled a dying Earth and settled on this planet called Ledon. But things are going wrong on their new home as the life support systems are faltering and a strange force called the Rot is threatening everything. So Jin must lead humanity in its fight against the Celestials and set out on an interstellar mission to find an alien technology called Celestial Remnants while being mentored by C.C. Orlev, a mysterious guide whose location and motives remain unclear, and also he's being voiced by none other than Matthew McConaughey. So that's it for today, guys. This year's Game Awards was packed with some amazing news and I can't wait to play all of these games. If you liked the video, then consider dropping a like and subscribing and supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next one.